Welcome to the most familiar game of all to people who played RPG in the last few years, Wild New Vegas. Where I will be doing something that some people will just scream at me for because I am not going to do my usual builds.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
you're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
And there we have it. Now there are a lot of reasons to play as female character compared to male character in this particular game. But for me main reason is aesthetics. I usually pick the preset that has the most favorite face for me and then start toying with few things that are more important for me. Liner, eyebrows. Not like that you can see most of the time, but hey. More or less. The hairstyle though, there are a few good ones. Let me find them. This one is very good, for my opinion. And make it reddest red.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Ain't a race? I was looking to race, I'm dressed for it. For example.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
And here I stop to check how exactly the recording is going. It seems to record me, yes, yes. If I recall correctly, I will need this much strength. I'm not gonna need no perception. Endurance is also overrated. Usually never used because this game doesn't make charisma as something that you need. Intelligence, which is always important. I like to keep it at 8. Let's get it to 9. And perhaps give myself 2 endurance rather than 1. Yeah, I think that's a perfect build. Ideal for this game. Don't you agree?
luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nutted in a bighorn and dropped them. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Yes, it's as vanilla as you can.
All right, dog. House. No. Light. Mother. I ain't. I'm all. I charge. Almost done. Okay. Well, I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
It got me science, melee weapons which I don't need, and energy weapons which I might as well get. I have a tag in my sights is not the best idea. I will have a, of course, text speech.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
The easiest way to play this game, of course, is go with those two. Yes, I cannot take 4 eyes because I have 1 perception. It can get worse.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Now we'll wait on him to give us our stuff. I'll take in everything that isn't nailed down. Because, to be fair, he will never need it, because no NPC in this game needs anything to live. What I liked in Oblivion that they have attempted to make some form of simulation to make the world, you know, believably alive. You also may need to redo my keys because I simply don't have the sneak key. Or I cannot sneak until I get Speed Boy. If it's so, it's a thing that I never checked. What else do I steal from him before I hand? Get this, get that. Talk to him.
Here, these... Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something take. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. But try not to get killed anymore.
And we shall play with hardcore mode. No. The C button simply doesn't work with this game. I have no idea why it works like this. Let's control it. Why are you not working? What's wrong with my sneak button? Oh yes, I cannot sneak for some reason. Which is the third bug. Let's make some steams. Let's get a 9mm. Let's get this blood pack, let's get this medics. I don't remember what else of war do you have around here. I think I got everything that was really worthy attention, and let's go out and then look at what the fuck we got. Blue slots, happy trail slots, renouncement slots. Yeah, we got 2 laser pistols, and we can repair it for better ammo. So I could. Let's get the head because we don't have any perception, so no rehearsal. Let's get the glasses which do nothing but look cool. And now we can crouch. I have no idea why you cannot crouch until you leave the house. I generally don't know. Hey, Victor!
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a
Helpful
stranger in
cowboy
need.
road.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw
That's
what
an
looked like a
interesting
bunch of bad eggs, so once they'd run off, I dug you up to see. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it gets as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor said.
Oh, that's creepy Victor. And on that note, I will stop the recording to see how exactly it worked, because I have no idea how it is working with fucking you guys.